Welcome to today's news. The news updates. Emefiele may die in DSS custody. Embattled CBN governor's lawyer tells courts. Welcome once again, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please carefully listen to the end. Dr. Okanta Emefiele, the younger brother of the embattled governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, has told the Federal Capital Territory High Court that the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and the Department of State Services, DSS, are witch-hunting his brother because of his people-oriented financial policies, which several political actors are not comfortable with and are now looking for means to scandalize and smear his image and reputation. Okanta, who warned that his brother may die in custody if not granted bail, made the allegation in his affidavits in support of the fundamental rights application filed by Emefiele's lead counsel, J.B. Daudu San. Among other prayer sought, Daudu had asked the court to restrain the DSS from further detaining his clients under the guise of investigating him for terrorism financing, fraudulent activities, thereby interfering with his right to freedom of movement, personal liberty, and human dignity. In his affidavits before the courts and obtained, Okanta stated he has the consent and authority of his elder brother to depose the statements on his behalf, since he was still being detained at the DSS facility. Buttressing his allegations of a political witch hunt by AGF and DSS, Okanta said the respondents have allegedly been applying to various courts with a view to obtaining favorable orders so as to help legalize the illegality certain unnamed politicians have fine-tuned against him. That Mr. Emefiele, who served Nigeria meritoriously and brought laudable financial and monetary policies, as approved by the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, is now being treated like a common criminal, kept in an inhuman condition, denied food, his medications, and his spouse, family members, doctors, and lawyers are not allowed access to him. I know as a fact that this policy is a serious blow to several politicians and a clog in electoral fraud in Nigeria, as several dishonorable politicians set out plans to rig the 2023 general elections through vote buying and electoral fraud, while insecurity is on the rise. That I know as a fact that one of such plots by these politicians includes to frame the applicant on unfounded allegations of terrorism financing, fraudulent practices, as well as allegations of plots to cover up 89 trillion naira stamp duty fraud, which the former administration of President Buhari had personally debunked as being untrue, unfounded, and unmeritorious in all regards, he stated. He further alleged that these mindless and faceless politicians plan to use the instrumentality of the judicial process to intimidate, harass, and oppress and force him out of office in order to continue in the old pattern of electoral fraud and vote buying. He further contended that the detention of Emefiele remains illegal because it has already been determined with finality by Justice M.A. Azan of the same court of coordinate jurisdiction in a matter between the incorporated trustees of Forum for Accountability and Good Leadership versus President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, suit number FCT/AC/GAR/CV/41/2022. Remember that the suspended CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, was suspended and thereby arrested by the DSS and has been in the detention of the DSS for a while now. Now the brother of Emefiele has spoken concerning his brother, that his brother is going to die in detention. That it is the politicians that are trying to make use of Emefiele, and they don't want their own secrets to be seen. The 89 trillion naira stamp duty that they allegedly had during the tenure of Buhari. And now that this man is just getting detained in the detention of the DSS for no reason. Now they had to allege that he's into terrorism financing and all that. That is, the former CBN governor does not have anything to do with that. So Okonta urged the court to order the release of the embattled CBN governor, adding that if the court fails to intervene, it would be subjected to considerable physical and psychological torture, which may lead to his death, incapacitation, or aggravation of his ill health for no just cause. So now he wrote this evidence, and the DSS also have denied the allegation of political witch hunts. That they are maintaining that it remains apolitical and does not act in the interest of any political groups or persons. So the people have commented to this, they said, Peter Maduka says, what of people that died during a time of people useless oriented policies he introduced? Are they not human beings? Babati Ben says, where were you when we were buying 1,000 naira for 600 naira? Let him be there until I am satisfied. Guest says, Santa Emefiele, why are you crying now? Were you not in Nigeria when your brother, Godwin Emefiele's policy was killing Nigerians like cow? We have come to the end of the news, dear listeners. What's your view to this? Do you think Emefiele needs to be released? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you.